Hello, here we are, beginning this series. We're going to probably be calling this Charming Liar's Inception. Great movie, cool name. So the first thing to note is this song, the chorus of this song is actually a melody that we had come up with as an exercise for a different song.
I think it might have actually been an alternate chorus for Like a Drug, if I remember correctly.
We thought we'd do this exercise where we keep all the music as is in the song, but we just get rid of all the vocals and try and come up with a completely new chorus, a new melody, a new lyric, a new idea, just as an exercise and see what we could come up with.
And I'm listening to it, and then I hear that chorus right in the middle, that do 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 part, and I was like, oh yeah, I literally just forgotten about that chorus.
I just, remembered the melody and started putting some kind of very atmospheric, emotional music around the melody. The first thing we'd come up with is sort of strings, and this is what they sound like. That's the sort of foundation of that part. So the bass line for this song was actually on the Moog, and this is what you're hearing. And it's really that simple. So we kept that bass line, and if we put the bass line with those strings that you just heard earlier, this is how it sounds. And that's the chorus of the song. The first thing that we did was we recorded the vocal melody over that part just to make sure that it worked and that the two really kind of gelled together. Here's just one of Killian's vocals.
She will make you a believer. She will bathe you in stars. Will you stand up and deliver? Will she tear you apart? Tear you.
So the lyrics for this song kind of came about in classic Charming Liar's fashion, and the way that is usually is that Carnegie will usually play me something. When I hear it, I don't want to hear it more than once, because I just want to get straight into the recording booth and record the first thing that comes to my mind, which I've found a lot of the times is the best stuff, because I'm not overthinking it. I find it best sometimes to just kind of catch lightning in a bottle right when it happens. I go into the recording booth and the first thing that comes out of my mouth is sunshine and castaways. And then from there, that really just kind of set the tone of the lyrics and the song heading forward. I think originally the lyric was, she will make you a believer. Who she was at that particular moment, I didn't know. Eventually, it kind of dawned on me that it was kind of simple. It became the whole of California, and that is kind of where that chorus spawned from.
Another really cool part of this chorus, one of the first things we did is we were playing around with the melody of the chorus, and what you hear now is essentially this.
Tear you apart. Tear you apart. Tear you apart. Tear you apart.
But we also had some other things in there which were kind of cool, but we ended up taking them away. Some high-pitched sort of stuff with a lot of auto-tune on it, which is something that we don't really do.
Tear you apart. Yeah. Dream you apart. Tear you apart. Tear you apart.
So this is what you won't hear in the song, but it's something that we had in there for quite a while until we decided that it was too crowded. So we ended up taking it away.
So in the bridge, we do that really cool California bleeding line. And what actually influenced that is actually a song by the Mamas and the Papas called California Dreamin'. When we were writing Golden State, I was really just kind of exploring a lot of sounds and a lot of bands that had really influenced the were really influenced by either the culture or the environment of California during any decade, and that song was one of them, and it really just kind of crept its way into the song. And I think it came out, the way it came out was kind of a nice ode to California dreaming.
One of the cool parts of the song, which I'll show you, is in the verse. Actually, the song starts with a guitar, but halfway through the verse, we have this cool keyboard that comes in. It sort of keeps the tempo of the verse. It kind of keeps the song ticking along as we get to the chorus. And I'll just play that part here. And this is. A string, but played on a keyboard. If you can see over here, we've got this cool instrument called the mellotron, which we have used in the past with other producers, but I never had one. So eventually, once I got it, I realized it's incredible. There's so many cool sounds. So I'll just play you the part that you heard there, which is essentially in the verse.
Sunshine and castle.
It's a sort of keyboard that you might not hear when you listen to the song if you listen to the vocals, but it's definitely there, keeping the tempo sort of going. And I'll play it to you now. So I recorded it once and it sounded really cool. There was a couple of mistakes in it, but I think I just kept the mistakes. I was thinking to myself, if we weren't gonna, let's pretend this wasn't a chorus and there was no vocal and Killian wasn't singing the song. What would be another melody that would work in that in his place? You know, what could I play? What could someone else almost sing? But it's sort of. And I recorded it with a couple different sounds and I layered it, and essentially that's what is the next step in the chorus. You have the strings and you have the bass and you have the vocal, and we knew that we had a song. And once we got to that point, it was adding the bits and pieces, the sort of the details that might take it to the next level, even though we knew we had the foundation of the song. So once we get to that point, things that we add can potentially screw the song up, or they can potentially make the song, you know, that much better. So guys, that is the end of this episode. We'll do some newer songs, we'll do some older songs, and we are doing as much as we can in these crazy times. And more importantly, we hope everyone is staying healthy. In the meantime, we're going to make videos like this where we take you through our songs, and hopefully you enjoy them. And if not, let us know why, and we'll make it better. See you soon on the next episode of Charming Lies Inception.